So yesterday, David Jaffy, all right, big boy Jaffy, gotta cuck Jaffy. Let's talk about this really quick. So David Jaffy had himself a little bit of a melty melt. Had himself a little bit of a melty melt, and he actually had a stream where he does the same thing, right? Has everybody call in, talk to him, whatever. So I did a stream yesterday. As I said earlier in the stream, I didn't stream yesterday because my voice was shot. My voice is still kind of shot. You probably can hear it right now, but it's getting better. So I didn't think, there was nothing for me to do. I was bored. So I was like, let me go into David Jaffe's stream and let me see if I can make him have a little bit of a melty melt. And what ended up happening was within 5 minutes of me chatting in his stream, he decided to dedicate an hour to 2 hours of his stream to me. So I thought it would be interesting to react to some of it today so we can have a bit of comedy and a bit of laughter to it, right? So I think I got to the point here where he decides to start having a little bit of a melty melt about me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play this, and I'm going to go grab some water really quick. I'm going to play this, and I'm going to come back. I have my headset on, though, so I can hear everything. I can hear everything he's saying, but keep in mind, it didn't take very long. It took about 5 minutes, and then that was it. He clearly started to get into his emotions and lose his mind. So let's do this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, volumes up. Okay, go.
Because I really, I'm not going to, whatever. You're not going to get hurt. You're on a fucking stream. But I would love to really understand why and how you think what my experience was and my son's experience was and why you feel comfortable talking about it in such a cruel and more importantly, or as importantly, incorrect way. Like, where did you get the data that you think you can stand up there and talk about the experience of a trans child or a trans parent? That's what I would love to know. That would be wonderful. Anyway, sorry, continue. Yeah. I didn't say you were scared. Hypnotic, I said call in.
The other thing that drives me nuts is the anonymity of the internet, right? Like, you get a guy like P Turtle who wants to come in and I mean, he's hilarious. Who cares?
He's funny, and I think he means well.
He wants to come in and he wants to have these, conversations, and it's like, okay, but why do you never show your face? Why are you afraid to actually represent yourself? Because probably the shit you're saying is really stupid, and yeah, exactly. It's
Hypnotic says to me, he says, I guess he's saying why he's not calling in. I don't know. For the same reason you felt comfortable talking about Vara Dark in a cruel and incorrect way. When did you get the data to talk about the experience of a female streamer? Because I was not talking about the experience of a female streamer. I was talking about Vara Dark, who had made 2 videos about me. She punched, I punched back. She punched again, I punched back again. And what I said to her, and I talked to her briefly yesterday on her stream, I would say, and I was willing to call into her show yesterday, I would say that to her. My perspective of Vara Dark right now is the reason she has an audience.
All right, hold on. Okay, so I'm sorry. I just took a drink. I got back. All right, so really quick, this fucking creature over here that's got a gap wider than Alyssa Mercante's fucking thigh gap in his teeth. Let it be known that this excuse that they have, right, about, why don't you show your face? First off, motherfucker, if anybody should be anonymous, it's you. All right? It's you, because I don't know what the fuck you're rocking, but you need to go to a goddamn dentist. You should stop focusing about the argument between me and Jaffy. And I think you should go to the fucking dentist. Okay, number 1. Number 2, you talking about anonymity. What the fuck does me showing my face have anything to do with what I'm saying and the validity of what I'm saying? You think that by being anonymous, it somehow makes everything I say invalid. You are a dumb son of a bitch. Because if I go on camera, I'm going to say the same exact thing, and then what's going to be your excuse? What's going to be your excuse? You are doing the same thing that Jaffy tries to do, which is downplay the actual conversation that's happening right there. And you try to depower the conversation, and you look for any way to do so. And for you, the easy thing to do is to try to go after the whole avatar thing and that anonymity thing, whatever. Like, you're making fucking excuses, my guy. You're making excuses. You think I don't have these conversations in real life with people? You really think that I don't talk to people about this stuff every single day? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Being anonymous or being non-anonymous doesn't make what I say suddenly invalid or valid. It's a nonsensical argument. It is a bullshit argument. It is a weak argument. It is an argument from someone who knows they have no argument. So you're out here like, show your face, show your face. First off, hide your face, okay? Hide your face. Instead of me showing my face, how about we switch it up and you hide your face and do us the favor on the internet to not have to look at whatever fucking field goal that I'm looking at right there every time you open your mouth. Hide your face. Do us that favor while I drink some more orange juice. Hide your fucking face.
Is not because the quality of her content. It may be, I'm just saying based on my experience, which is those 2 hit pieces she did on me, and the fact that she kind of spends time with that stuttering, whatever his name is, who has been...
Stop pretending like you don't know who Stuttering Craig is when you were on his show for hours. Can we stop the lie? Oh, Stuttering, whatever his name is. Shut the fuck up, bro. That's like people saying, oh, David, whatever his name is, they don't know who made God of War. Can you stop lying? You're lying to people. Oh, my voice is coming back. Holy shit, this orange juice is like magic. What the fuck is this? I need to drink this more. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, go fuck yourself if you don't know who Stuttering Craig is. You absolutely know who he is. You fucking liar.
Really cruel to me on the internet. Unnecessarily so. I would say to you that my experience, that experience with Vara Dark suggests to me that the only reason she has an audience is she is a good-looking woman on the internet. That's what I would say. So
again, and the only reason why you have a platform, the only reason why this person is talking to you right now is because they can say, "Ooh, I talked to the creative God of War. I know Jaffy. I've talked to David Jaffy." You think anybody would give a fuck about you if you didn't have any connection to God of War? No, none, zero. The only reason why you have a platform is because of your connection to God of War. So if you're going to say that Vara Dark has her platform because of her looks, we can say that about you.
But I'm happy to be proven wrong.
You are wrong.
Don't be a coward.
You are wrong because there are women out there that are hot. There are hot streamers out. I want you guys to understand something. And you know, somebody commented on one of my videos and they're like, you are disingenuous if you think her looks aren't the reason for her success. Let me be very clear. Let me be very clear. I've said before many times that do I think Vara Dark has Sims in her chat? Of course. Absolutely. But do I think her success has anything to do with her looks? Absolutely not. And here's the reason why. Because there is hot streamers out there, hot female streamers out there, right? You can find 1 million of them on Twitch. Right? Go on Twitch, you'll find 1 million of them. There's hot female streamers out there that don't have a fucking platform. Zero platform. They got barely anybody watching them, if anybody at all. And there is hundreds of them, right? There is so many hot female streamers out there with no platform. So if looks and sexual presence or whatever is all you need in order to get a platform on social media, then why the fuck don't they have a platform? They're rocking their titties like crazy. Why don't they have a platform? Vara Dark doesn't even show her fucking body. It's not like Vara Dark is out here fucking streaming in a bra or whatever the fuck women call that top. I don't know what women call that top that shows like, you know, the titties and everything like that. It's like you are purposely devaluing her success and you're trying to make it about her looks when she uses her looks in the most minimalistic way. Seriously. In the most minimalistic way, she uses her looks. I mean, what do you want her to do? Fucking stream in sweatpants and a sweatshirt with her hair all fucked up? No, of course, she's a female. She cares about her looks. She's going to do the bare minimum to look presentable on camera. I don't think that's a bad thing. I wish you motherfuckers would do this because this guy fucking chewing on rocks here on the right side doesn't even fix his teeth before he goes on camera to stream with the former creative God of War. It's like, what are we doing?
He says cruel on the internet, brother. It's the internet. That's like saying Hypnotic. That's like saying this restaurant has flies in it and it's gross, buddy. This is a restaurant that has flies in it and it's gross.
None of that shit made sense. None of that. I don't even know what that is even supposed to reference. I'm just gonna let you. I'm gonna let you go.
It's like you define your experience. The internet's a shithole because you're making it a shithole.
The internet's a shithole because people like you are actual real grifters. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this. Oh, he got not just one field goal. He got 2 field goals. He got the entire football field in his mouth. Look at this motherfucker. I could literally fly a plane through that shit. Fix your teeth. Listen, David Jaffy, I want to be very clear, okay? The internet's a shithole because of somebody like you who decides that they want to pretend to be one of the streamers. They want to pretend to be one of the content creators, right? After their career is done and they haven't had anything relevant in decades, they want to pretend to be one of us. You know what I mean? When at the end of the day, you are not only extremely bad at this, right? You're not entertaining in the slightest, right? But you are also lying about your overall sentiment about a multitude of things. And when you get pressed on it, you want to kick the person from the stream who's pressing you on it. So no, I'm not exactly going to take anything you say seriously. You are allowed to say it, because I'm never going to be one of those people that tries to take you down for what you say, and I'm never going to call you cruel or anything like that, even though, the ironic thing is, I don't know if you guys realize, but during the entire conversation between me and Jaffy, you guys noticed something? He was hurling insults at me almost every 30 seconds. And I didn't insult him not once. Not once. He got emotional, lost his cool, got angry. I stayed calm and collected the entire time. So take that for what it's worth, right? If I go on your show and I'm trying to show you even a modicum of respect, even like the bare minimum, and the moment I get on, you start off with like an insult and you're screaming at me, that's interesting. And then on top of that too, here's the hilarious thing. I don't know if you guys realize this, but here's what David Jaffy does on his streams. David Jaffy, when he does the call-in thing, you know what he does to his what do you call it? His guests? You guys know what he does to his guests? Nobody's guessing it. Okay, I'll just say it. Here's what he does to his guests. He lowers their volume. You guys realize that? He lowers their volume. Because he wants to be overbearing. He wants to be overbearing. He wants to seem as if he is the like how do I put it? Like the stronger voice between the two. So he lowers the volume of his guests. That's why everybody else sounds lower than him. So he can easily talk over them. The viewer won't realize it, but he knows it. Anyway, let's continue.
The other thing is, when have you ever actually been cruel, Jaffy? Like, I've been watching.
He was cruel to Vara Dark, literally. He was cruel to me in the chat. He was literally cursing me out for like an hour and a half, 2 hours before I actually got on stream. But no, listen, this guy, you know what? I think his teeth is fucked up because of all the dick he's sucking, for sure. That's got to be what it is. He is sucking so much dick that the teeth is just getting affected.
Watching your streams for years. It's only recently that I decided to try and join in on the live streams occasionally.
I appreciate it.
You are the least cruel person on the internet, probably. Like, people say shit about you all the time that blows my mind, because it's like, do you ever actually watch him? Do you listen to what he says? Do you actually understand what he's saying?
Well,
I don't even think he understands or listens to what he says half the time.
Don't be a fucking bitch, Hypnotic.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Listen to what he wrote me, though. Don't worry, Jaffy. We will have our discussion soon.
I knew that when I wrote that, I knew when I wrote that was going to be it. That was going to be it, man. This guy was eating out the palm of my fucking hand. And mind you, I'm sick and bored the entire time in the chat. And I'm like, I know how to get to him. And I already knew that comment right there, that was going to be it. That was going to be the one that was going to trigger him and have him go into a melty melt. And watch this beautiful melty melt play out on screen. Hold on, watch.
I'm not worried. And what kind of cryptic horse shit is that?
Cryptic.
That almost sounds like he's saying he's gonna like beat you up in the back alley.
Stop being a fucking pussy, bro. It literally just means we're gonna have a discussion soon. That's all it means. What do you mean cryptic? You guys are looking, you're so desperate. Look, this dumb motherfucker's like, is that a threat or not? No, motherfucker, it's not a threat. It just means that I'm sick. I was trying to tell you that I was sick and you weren't listening purposefully because you wanted to make it seem like I was too scared to talk to you. And then when I finally talked to you, you got felted and you put your next stream on subscriber only mode because you don't want nobody to tell you how bad you got felted. That's not my fault.
Well, again, I mean, you know, he's welcome to do whatever he needs to do, just like I'm welcome to do whatever I need to do. But are you serious?
Oh, wow. You're welcome to do whatever you need to get. Man, get the fuck out. Ain't nobody scared of you, Jaffy. Nobody's scared of you, Jaffy. Nobody.